So I'm in Spokane, South Dakota in the Black Hills, one of the best ghost towns I have seen in this area. It is definitely worth a visit. You park down at the forest road that is blocked off. You can't get your vehicles back here. And it's about a fourth of a mile walk up to this area. There's a bunch of really neat old cars, maybe 50s era. The old houses is a great place to explore. So make sure that if you're in the Black Hills, that you check this out. Spokane, the ghost town. So this place is pretty darn cool. There are a ton of structures to see here. Just really watch your footing. Since we've been here, the weather's really changed, so be prepared for changing weather. We're here at the end of May. It was perfectly sunny and we were thinking shorts, and now it looks like rain. So be prepared when you come out here. Again, it's only like maybe a fourth of a mile from the car. We were told it was a mile. It's one of the reasons we brought the bike, so we could bring our equipment in. But it's an pretty easy walk. It'll be a little bit of an incline on the way back. You couldn't get a wheelchair back here. It's pretty rutted, the path is. But it is definitely worth the trip to come see. It's awesome. Spokane, South Dakota in the Black Hills.
Not much is left in the mining town of Spokane, but what is left is worth the short hike from Playhouse Road. You can find it just north of Custer State Park and south of Mount Rushmore National Monument. The ghost town is one of many ghost towns that can be found in the Black Hills, and another remnant of the mining days. People first came to Spokane in the 1890s for the gold, but they soon discovered that silver, lead, copper, zinc, and other minerals could also be extracted from the Spokane mine. But as the minerals ran out, so did the people. And by the 1940s, the mine, as well as the whole town, was abandoned.
You need to be very careful. This was a mining area, and you just need to be on the lookout for mine shafts and things of that nature. And the structures are old and crumbling, so you need to be careful with that also. So we basically came off of Playhouse Road. It's a beautiful residential, or I should say ranches back in here. And you just pull off the road and you park on this service road here, and you can go back. So it's definitely not a mile like other people had told us. It's more like a fourth of a mile, maybe even a half a mile at the most. It's like we rode our bikes and boom, we were here. So let's take a look at some of these structures. So this was somebody's house. I overheard somebody say that this was the manager's house. Blue paint. So there was a caretaker here for a while. And look how beautiful it is. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. There's a lot to explore. Be real careful with nails and make sure you have sturdy shoes. I don't know why people feel they have to like put Nazi symbols up on a wall. You can see some of the wallpaper. Second floor. So you can see there's like different layers of wallpaper, flowered wallpaper. Then they went green. They put like, it was very common for them to put that roofing, see the green on there, to help waterproof. You know, and it gets windy here too. Second floor, it looks like there's some bedrooms up there. I can see doors. But the whole house, the flooring and everything it's too dangerous to go inside. Big pieces of car. That looks like an old, is that an old wash machine over there? And this is an old truck. What's this piece here? What kind of?
That's the front end of this truck.
Is the front?
One there with the rims on it. This is the front end of that truck. Who knows where the rear end is?
So this looks like a kind of a corral area by the garage. Pieces of the cars. Looks like some kind of shed. House, garage. That is an old washing machine. Look, there's a mine off in the distance, or is that cold storage out in the...
I told you I saw that structure.
Right, we make our way over there. So there's definitely a lot to see here, and you know, so make sure you carve yourself out a couple of hours. This garage is pretty cool. This one's dirt ground, so it's okay to go in. Has the old fixtures. There's old power fixtures in here, like the wiring.
Yeah, but he had live wires pulled through here.
Live wires?
Yeah, that's what those insulators are for.
These were live wires?
Yeah. Got insulators here, there. He obviously ran his electrical in here, and that's what he ran them on.
Huh.
One of these say live wires. This looks like a piece of old crib, or an old crib.
This is an old crib?
It looks like the sides to it, or a head to an old crib.
It's does, doesn't it?
Either that or a headboard, but a headboard, it doesn't make sense, but a crib would.
This is like an old washing machine. It's outside the garage. Tell me that isn't cool. Yeah, it did have a motor. Well, they had motors in the 30s. Funny. Look at this car tire over here. Isn't that a car tire? Like from an old car? Look how thin it is. That's funny. What kind of car do you think that is?
Well, it's a 16-inch rim
16-inch rim.
by 3.25 wide. So it's like that. Probably a Model T type vehicle.
So there's these old cars up here we're gonna go check out. Wow. These are pretty cool. There's even more over there. It's like just a lot of... What year do you think these all cars are? There's more over there. Well, look at how thin the tires are. See this tire in here? The tire is like super thin. Maybe they used to race. This has like writing on it and numbers, like 369. Or no, it's 396. Something or bust. It's true.
That intakes air, and then it brings it up to here, and there's another one on the other side, and then it fed it over to the carburetor.
So you
it's
think
almost like a primitive air ram air injection.
Do you think that they raced them?
I doubt it. Kind of a funky paint job.
Yeah, it is. It looks like it's been buffed and repainted. It's not even that mint green that these cars used to be.
That side curtain around the back wheel here, that might be an identifying mark. It's kind of weird too. It's got a center antenna. How many fucking cars you see had an antenna there? Maybe that was aftermarket. I don't know.
Anybody know what these cars are? Let us know down in the comments. Oh. You know, these almost...
Fender well on the other side.
These almost look foreign to me. These don't look American made to me. I just don't know 50s cars very well.
We used to call them the old 3 on the tree. No VIN numbers, you know, if I was a cop, I'd call them and have stolen.
So it's really nice having the bikes. At first I was like, we don't need the bikes to get out here, but everything's so spread out. You can get to the different ruins really quickly on your bikes and bring equipment. So it's kind of nice to have the bikes. There's like just wood structures that have collapsed everywhere. Ran into a guy who was saying that one of the buildings burnt down and some other structures during a fire. He used to be the fire chief in Rapid City, so he was pretty familiar with what happened to this area. This looked like it was some house or something. It was a pretty big structure. There's a lot of wood. So in this structure you can actually see that this is the side of the wall. There's the window. There's a window like right in there, and it looks like it was painted yellow at one time. It's actually, or that was plaster. I'm not sure which. Is this an outhouse? No, this is like a well or a mine even.
Remind me. That looks like a well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pump house or something?
Yeah, maybe it's the shed. It'd be nasty to have it that close to a well, though.
Yes, it would. Unless this is a
Septic tank.
A septic tank. Oh, it's far enough away from the house and the garage. So we're going in what we think was the powder keg. You see those quite a bit here because of all the dynamiting that they used to do. You know, it's up into the ground in case there's an explosion. Do you think it's more of a root cellar? He says there's shelves in there. You see a lot of root cellars like that here too. Oh, here's concrete right here, like a foundation. Do you see this? You know what? I bet you this is the building he was looking for because he said it was a long building and it burnt down. Careful, there's a big hole right there. Yeah, the foundation's even over there too. It bisects the path.
Yeah, this was the building.
Yeah, I bet you this was the building he was looking for.
And then there's storage in here.
So, if that's the foundation, this looks like it was indoors. So maybe it was a root cellar. You know? Because they wouldn't put a powder keg inside of a building, right?
Why would you have a wood door on a powder keg?
Yeah, exactly. So this was definitely a root cellar.
Just blow the door off.
Yeah, there's shelving in here and everything. There's a vent. Yeah, see, there's wood frame. They're not going to have a wood frame on a powder keg. Yeah, and this is a pretty good sized building. What's that black thing over there? No, this. Oh, it's like a screw, like a gigantic.
Oh, it's a bolt.
Bolts, like they were tying something down.
Probably anchored to the foundation.
Oh, is that a stove?
Yeah, but it looks like it was converted to gas.
Yeah, this foundation is like all over the place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the building that that gentleman was looking for. If you're watching this, we found your building.
Maybe.
Maybe. No, he said that it was long, that it was this long, thin building, and that its foundation is long and thin. So
His wife walked down.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't see the foundation. So this is up the road from that house. There's more ruins right there. Let's go check those out.
Looks like a double stove.
A double stove?
It's got latch here.
Yeah, but the top doesn't make sense.
Looks like it's got rollers inside.
Oh, I see
It's
what you're
got
saying.
ornamental metal. But man, that sumbitch is built out of iron. I thought that maybe it was from a bank or something.
Maybe, yeah, I see the ornamental. Maybe, so it's nothing has to do with the ore.
I think if you flipped it over that way,
Uh-huh.
it would be a stove.
Oh, so you think it's upside down? Oh, yeah, now I see it.
I think.
Yeah, because it's got the racks and everything. And it's got ornamental. So it's just upside down.
The house didn't have something that big.
It's got the racks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it could have been to feed a bunch of crew.
Somebody might have dumped it up here.
Yeah. So Spokane was really, really worth it. It was awesome. We saw maybe about 10 people the whole time. You know, about 3 groups of people, 10 total. You know, and nobody had been here before, so they were asking us a lot of questions. But make sure that when you come here, that when you park, that you park to the side and make room for everybody, because there's no official parking lot. It's just a road that you're pulling, dirt road that you're pulling off on. So definitely move to the side to make room for everybody. But this is a must-see when you come here. And like I told you in all my Black Hills videos, there's so much more here than a bunch of presidents on the face of a mountain. Make sure to catch all the videos that we have on South Dakota and the beautiful Black Hills. Make sure to check out the links in the description. They help support this channel. And thank you so much for coming by. You have no idea how much we appreciate it.